Hey, my name's Issa and we're gonna talk about Stabathon today. Let's talk about ocToBeR. Cut. In terms of reading plans this month, there's gonna be a lot going on. We will see how it goes. Biggest thing I wanted to talk about is the readathon I'll be participating in. So some people here on BookTube that I really love and admire, Naomi, Cami, Sav, are doing their first readathon called Stabathon. That's inspired by a lot of horror tropes, slasher tropes. I'm really hyped about it. I've been fiending to read some spookier, scarier reads, and the fact that I get to do that while also supporting my friends is something that I'm really looking forward to, so I want to talk about the books that I'm going to read for that. By the way, the readathon takes place from October 4 to 10, and I'll link all of the hosts' intro videos about the readathon below. So one of the books that I'm going to be reading is a book that I've been really looking forward to for a while, but have just never gotten around to it. And it's The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. This is going to be doubling up prompts for something that's set in the summer and something that has supernatural elements. It's about this book club in, I believe, Charleston, whose routine gets thrown off by someone new to town who's carrying some secrets. I really enjoyed reading Grady Hendrix's horror story last year, and I know that this is the one that a lot of people pick up by Grady Hendrix, so I'm very excited for this. Next book I don't have physically because I'm going to be reading it from my library, but it's Velvet Was the Night by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I will be reading it for the prompt of reading a book with Halloween covers on the cover. Halloween colors on the cover. It's a noir novel, I believe, that takes place in 1970s Mexico City about a woman investigating her next door neighbor's disappearance. This is also the ocToBeR pick for Naomi and Cami's book club Brujas and Books, so I'm also really excited to read it in that regard. I'm going to be reading My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. It's a slasher novel written by a BIPOC author. What's Not to Love? I read Stephen Graham Jones's other book, The Only Good Indians, this past summer and really enjoyed it, so I'm really excited to see his take on the slasher genre. The book follows Jade Daniels as her town starts experiencing some slasher related incidents. That's all I really let myself learn about this book. I feel like with this one, with a lot of books in this genre, the less you know the better, but this one specifically I'm really excited about. Also, I really love this cover. And then lastly on my Summerween TBR is A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. I'm reading this for the prompt that is a novel about kids, but the hosts mentioned that the book can also be about teens, and I'm very excited. I have been wanting to read this book for the longest time, but I've been saving it for fall. It's also my friend Jan's full moon book club pick for this month, so it all comes together. It's got dark academia, occult stuff, witchcraft, and I also believe that it has a sapphic romance, so I'm very excited about this. And so while I feel like I'm gonna have my hands full with those books for Stabathon, I also wanted to include a couple of other books I'm really excited to get to at some point in ocToBeR. The Taking of Jake Livingston by Ryan Douglas, which is about a 16-year-old who is able to see dead people. The Bronze Beasts by Roshni Chokshi, which is the third and final installment of the Gilded Wolves series. I have been freaking waiting to see how this all wraps up, and I'm very excited. Little Thieves by Margaret Owen is a Goose Girl inspired retelling. I really liked Margaret Owen's debut duology, The Merciless Crow duology. Also, I keep seeing concept art on Instagram for Little Thieves, and I'm so excited because it looks so gorgeous. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to keep my expectations realistic for ocToBeR because I got a lot going on in ocToBeR. But yeah, let me know what you're excited to read this month. I might add more stuff to my TBR if stuff sounds good. That's it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.